Hi, everybody. I'm Jen Dreyer.
And I'm Gabrielle Nicolay, and we are your instructors for Raising Orchids. We are so excited to launch this course, and we wanted to introduce ourselves and tell you a little bit about who we are and why we're here. And so I'll go first. I am a speech pathologist by training. That's a fancy word for speech therapist. For the past 20 years or so, I have helped many, many young children learn how to talk. And what I've noticed in the course of my practice is parents really struggle. And if you're a parent watching this, you'll be nodding your head to understand why their kids behave in the ways that they do and what to do about it. And so part of the reason for creating this course with Jen was to focus on the back end of the other side of my work. So I've got a private practice where we treat young kids with speech and language disabilities and disorders and developmental kinds of issues. But I also really wanted to create this class for you to understand what's happening with your child and help you sort of overcome those feelings of frustration, of guilt, of sort of aggravation as you watch your child develop and struggle a little bit. And so that's how we came to create this course, but I'm going to let Jen introduce herself as well.
I am Jen Dreyer. I have two kiddos, and my younger son is on the autism spectrum, and we figured this out relatively early because I had an older son to compare it to, and when we figured it out, it was a very overwhelming process, but he has we've got a lot of assistance from my my husband's aunt, and I realized who's a hearing impaired specialist, and I just realized how incredibly overwhelming this is for a parent to just navigate getting all the support for your child, as much as it is incredibly emotional because you're just grappling with all the stress of having to, not have a child who's typical, and then having to navigate all these logistical challenges. So I decided that once I figured this out and got all this help, that I wanted to help other people. So I started doing some consulting work that way, and then ended up teaming up with Gabrielle, and we have been teaching this class together, and it has been fantastic. In a really wonderful way to be able to share what I've learned, and also my background. I also have a background as a New York City public school teacher and literacy coach, so I sort of have a coaching background as well, so that translated really nicely into the parenting coaching, which I'm also doing as well for PEP, which is Parent Encouragement Program. So I've been assisting with some of their classes and doing some work with them as well.
So we are so excited that you are deciding or have decided to join us in this class, and we will see you very, very soon.